And good Sunday evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the ZV Podcast. My name is Zach Veal, and you are?
Hi, I'm Red Zaman.
Nice to meet you, Red. Thank you for joining me this evening.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I know you just transferred from Macomb Community College to Central Michigan University up in Mount Pleasant. How's that going for you so far?
Oh well, it was a lot of driving first of
Mhm.
all, and so far it's been just what a week. Actually, I'm having a good time over here. Nothing too crazy yet because I'm still getting the hang of it. I have to find out and start over, making new friends, and you know, with whatever clubs I like and all that stuff. And basically, it's like uh, adjusting to my classes and adjusting with my life as well. So those are the experience that I'm going through for now as a newbie in Central Michigan University.
You think it's better than Macomb, or you think it's about the same as Macomb?
Man, I can't really say that, but you know what? I actually miss Macomb the more because I feel like once a Macomb is always a Macomb, no matter what. So but I still feel like my what do you call my friends, my family, a lot of people I left there to come here. So it's a lot, but then again, we all have to move on and everything. But I'm definitely looking forward to come back and everything. So as a guest.
That's good. That's good. We always miss you. We talk about you a lot at Macomb, so you're truly in our hearts as you move on, and we wish you the best of luck as you continue journey on with college at Central. So, um, let me ask you, what are you majoring in at Central for?
So so I'm majoring in logistics right now.
Okay.
Currently, I am actually looking for a job around the campus.
Mhm.
I do have like 2 years of experience in logistics aspect, and
Okay.
also I do have prior to that I have customer service experience as well
Mhm.
as some technical experience on those aspect of it. Um, I can't say much about like, if I'm computer savvy or whatever. I'm not, but I'm still learning and gaining more experience from Central Michigan University because it's actually helps. Is they're actually more on the what do you called? They teach a lot more. What do you called? Well, basically, we're staying on the website more, and basically, we're using laptops, computers a lot, and it's very different compared
Mhm.
to Macomb.
Right. So that's good. At least you got 2 years plus of experience because you need that under your belt in order to be able to get that transition to a job wise. You gotta have some experience. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. So we do have there's an upcoming event on I think January 28th. Just looking at the schedule. So yeah, January 28th. So where like it's basically not a career offer or anything like that. It's just more like hey, just a foot in the door. So where you actually put yourself and a lot of employers going to be there or not employers. A lot of people will talk about it and everything. So if I
Right.
put myself out there, so obviously I'm gonna have more experience and more understanding of what they're doing, and so that way I don't feel like I'm lost when it comes to
Right.
career fair.
Right. And they'll be able to help you if you need any direction whatsoever. So yep.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's like main of big thing. You don't want to be lost the first day and everything. And
Right.
yeah, CMU will help you out a lot. The staffs are really great here. The students are so great, and so is my roommates. So
That's good. And at least you have a supportive group to help you out when you need it. So that's good. That's good. So tell us a little bit about logistics. What is the definition of logistics, if you don't mind me asking, so that other people may know what you're actually majoring in to have a better idea?
so the definition of logistics, I could tell you, moving uh equipments,
Mhm.
moving delivering equipments. That's the best way to put it. You don't want to confuse anything else. Logistics is basically you're handling a property and then you're actually sending out to the departments.
Okay.
whereas whatever they need, whatever they are required to have in their book. So I'm the one who handles inventory and then send them all those parts to them
Yeah.
or an equipment to them.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, like I said, good luck to you in that field, and wish you best of luck going forward. For that.
Oh, I appreciate it.
No problem, no problem. So, have you met any new people yet? Any friends yet? At campus?
Oh
What?
man, I'm still like, how do I say this? Figuring things out. And I mean, I made some couple friends. Played some pool the other day with some of
Nice.
my new people, and also obviously met some friends out there. What I can tell you is that making friends, it's not hard, but it's not that easy either because a lot of people they just want to stay in their circle and they want to stay in their phone a lot, and it's very actually kind of not annoying. I would say it's just like, what's going on? You guys don't want to make friends anymore? What's up with it? Like, you think
Right.
texting and you think just like texting from the phone and does that make you a friend is different. So that's what I see. That's a barrier that I have to face every day. So yeah, making a friend, if people actually go out and willing to make friends, then it gets easier for you. Whereas if you are an introvert, then it's going to be very tough to make friends because you really have to put yourself out there more. And as sometimes introvert, like we can't do that all the time, but we have to we have to transform some type of extrovert so that way we can make friends. So if that makes sense.
Right. That's exactly right. And I understand that. Yep, I get it. Yep. Next question I have for you is you work out a lot. I see you're posting a lot of workout videos on Snapchat and Instagram. For people who don't know about you, talk a little bit about what got you into working out and the routine, so to speak, of doing that on a day-to-day basis.
So I used to be not that guy back then, 3, 4 years ago. I was like eating like crap, doing whatever I can. There was no schedule, no consistency, nothing. I was just lacking in discipline. So one day there was a time where I was like seeing myself in the mirror and I said, what am I doing with my life? Like, I'm just out here complaining a lot and it's not going to change anything. Like, you're complaining too much and you expect things to change. How is that possible when you haven't taken any action yet? So then I put myself in my mind. I was like, why not just start somewhere? Like, let's hit the gym. Let's see how the result goes. So, if first week was very tough, not gonna lie. It was a mental game because you have to drive there and you have to, put your new like workout gears and everything, and you just sometimes you feel like you're not motivated and the weather and all that, of course.
Right.
So then I started like week 2, week 3, and then I kept on going, and I kept telling myself that, hey, there's gonna be definitely changes. It's only starts with you. So I started waking up early. I started doing like staying consistent. Then I realized after like 90 days passed, I started liking like the gym and everything. I mean, I started going to the gym a lot more because I was like, it became my personality now.
Right.
So I actually loved doing that. And if I leave my workout now, I feel like I'm going to be more stressed out because I have nothing else going on. So, like, might as well just do something with my body. So
Exactly.
that's how I started.
And it's also a healthy way as well to keep your
Yeah.
body fit and everything. Now, along those lines, I see you been doing a lot of motivational videos at the gym. What inspired you to do that?
So I'm always that guy that always used to like go through like video, social media. I mean, I was a lot more like, what do you call it? I was in social media a lot, okay? And then I always used to see those videos, motivation speech and all that, and it kind of helped me looking at it. And I felt like, you know what? whatever they're going through, I'm going through the same thing. I'm no different than everybody else. So
Right.
I want to put myself out there, and I want to tell people that, I want to show people that, hey, I mean, the workouts and everything, but also there is a lesson of why I post those. If I can motivate somebody, if I can help somebody out there, that to me, that means everything, because I'm sure there are a lot of people out here struggling with discipline, struggling to come to the gym, struggling to in their life. And I want to be that change for them. I want to help them out. I want to be different. I want to show them, hey, life is not always going to be easy. There's going to be tough times, but how are you willing to accept it and move on with it, if that makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. And for those people who are, having a bad day, motivational speeches, motivational thoughts, it's the best way to go about it to get your day on the right note. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely, absolutely, Zach. That's exactly what I tell everybody. Like, I started watching motivational videos to start with, and then I hear a lot of good things, and then I paid attention to it, and exactly that changed my mindset and the way I think nowadays, and the way I do. My lifestyle has completely changed, and I guess if that helps, if my motivational workout videos or slash lifestyle videos help somebody, then I'm more than happy to do that more. And I want to be putting myself out there more, a lot more than what I was before.
right. And for me, I'd say music is something that motivates me to get my day started. I like listening to a lot of music, whether it's any type of music I listen to. So that really helps me to get through my day as well. And I'm sure it does for you too as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So music is one, it changes people, it transforms, like, let's just say you're listening to rap music, sad music, it changes your emotions.
Yep.
So you got to pay attention to what you hear, or what you listen to sometimes, because you don't want to put depressed music and then you're going to end up feeling like depressed. So
Right.
that's the main idea. Like, you got to pay attention to what you're listening, because you things can change around you. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's the message I can tell people about this.
Right. Yep. Yeah. So my next question for you is Macomb life. You went to Macomb Community College. You finished in 1 year, which I think is just crazy to my opinion. Most people finish in 2 or plus years. So how did you? How were you able to balance
That's why.
your daily life and then get done with Macomb within a year or so? How did you able to balance that?
So so there is a lot of balance that I had to do. Like, if I want to be a full-time student, that means I have to be part-time in something. I have to give up something to actually gain something, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I gave up full-time job, so to actually focus on my college. I
Mhm.
started taking, like, at first, like, let's just say back then I wasn't like as serious with it. But then I changed my mindset and everything, and I came back strong.
Right.
And after a year, like, I would just say after a few 3 4 years, and then I realized to myself that, what am I doing? I'm not even going somewhere with my life. Why
Mhm.
not finish my education? So with just within a 1 year, I worked really hard. I didn't take any, I didn't skip any semesters. I started from fall of 2024, and then I took winter semester, summer semester, and then also fall semester for 2025.
Mhm.
And then that's when I graduated faster, because I took like more 4 or 5 classes at a per semesters. And it was like, I'm not gonna lie, it was really tough, but hey, at the end of the day, I just got something out of it.
Good. Good for you. Good for you. What was your favorite memory at Macomb?
The favorite memory, I would say, um First of all, my coworkers, staffs, coworkers, friends, um, everybody around Macomb. They were super nice, generous people. Um, Things made it easier for me because there was a time where I was struggling with friends and everything, and I was talking about earlier because I was because of being an introvert and I didn't put myself out there, and because
Hmm.
of it I couldn't make friends. But now I see things had changed within those 4 years, 3 years. I see that student life leadership, they do a lot more engaging, making drawing attracting all the students to come back to college, and we have lots of stuff going on, and I kind of find it very interesting, and actually it's great. So
Right.
that's what I can tell you, my favorite times of in Macomb.
That's good. Good. Do you like South Campus or Center Campus better? I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say.
Man, I would always pick center. But
Like,
no, I started from South.
okay.
I started South at first, and then I transitioned to Center because most of my classes were online, and one class was in person, and that's why I feel like more. I had people everywhere. Whether it's South Campus or Center Campus, I have everywhere. But if you ask me which one do you prefer as far as distance wise, obviously South Campus. But if you ask me if I want to have make more friends, more people, and then you know my friends over there, I'll pick Center Campus definitely.
Yeah. And I got a chance to experience Center Campus this past Tuesday, and let me tell you, I had so much fun. So for those people who have never read a Center Campus before, make sure you check Center Campus out. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Um, you're right. So talk about a little bit about your experience. I don't know if this was your first time or more than first time at Frankenmove. Did you enjoy that experience? And if so, what was your favorite memory when we went to Frankenmove?
So, it was my first time.
Okay.
I've never been to Frankenmuth myself. It was actually great last year because I get to see a lot. And one of the favorite things that I could tell you is the bus ride.
Okay.
Definitely the bus ride. I always enjoy the bus ride. So that's one of the best thing. I don't really worry about where I'm going as long as there's a bus ride, and I have my music on, and that's it. There you go.
Right.
My
So
favorite.
you don't care about any of the attractions we visit?
Um, so the attraction, I would say, if I was to go places, definitely I do expect attraction. Definitely, food. Yeah, that's one of the best part. When I was over there, I kind of forgot what the restaurant name of the restaurant was, but
Zinder,
their
Zinder.
yeah, their chicken was really good, and I loved it.
Yep, Zenders was the name of the restaurant.
Yes, yes, you reminded me, Xander. It was really great. Y'all should check it out because it's actually really, really good. They have a really good chicken. So yeah.
And you can't forget about Bronner's Christmas Wonderland to get your Christmas gifts and all the other stuff you may need for your families.
Yeah, I
You
did
can't forget
buy
about
some
that.
ornaments. I just left it at my parents' house because I just hang it around and everything. So that's all.
Right. Yeah. So um so now let's transition to our last topic, which you already know what I'm gonna say, is your or just girls in general. A lot of us happen with relationships for the both of us. Well, more for you than me, because I haven't been in a relationship in I don't know how long. If you could give any boy one piece of advice if they're looking for a girl, what would it be and why?
Confidence, because I would tell you, and oh, sorry, let me retrace back. I would say confidence and persistent. You gotta have confidence, no matter what they say to you. If they say, "Oh, I don't find you attractive. You're not my type." Guess what? There is plenty of others out there. You should keep on going. You should be persistent until somebody says yes. That's the advice I can tell every single guys out there. And don't let those rejection stop you from being who you are, because life is has so much things to offer than just sitting here being depressed and just staying in dark for no reason. Because again, girls, if you are looking for a girl or you want to be in a relationship, you just have to look at yourself and tell yourself that if you're ready enough or not. And if you can't handle rejection, then I don't think you should ask any woman out, because at this point you're hurting yourself more
Mhm.
than you're hurting somebody else. So that's the advice I have for the young guns out there, and yeah, for others as well.
And to be honest with you, I've learned to face rejection the hard way and easy way. And that just, you know, motivates me even more to keep continuing to push myself, be myself, and push myself out there, to find, that person that, I like. Because if you just stick yourself and stay in rejection, you're not going to get anywhere. Just be
Mm,
honest, you're not going to get anywhere.
yeah,
So
yes,
you gotta move on. You gotta,
that's what
so
I tell others as well. Like, you should be motivated enough, and it shouldn't feel like, it's just, oh, it's a big deal or whatever. Everybody else does it, so why can't you do it?
right,
That's it.
exactly.
Every, nobody, I mean, I don't, I mean, there, unless you're in a third world country, that's a different story. But
Mhm.
I would say this is that, if you're looking for a woman, if you sit around, it's not gonna come for you. They're not gonna come to your door and knock on your door and be like, "Hey, I'm here for a relationship." Nobody's gonna do that if you don't put yourself out there. So you gotta get there. You gotta get yourself out here and put yourself out there and be vulnerable. And when I say vulnerable, I mean that, like, talk about your problems. I'm talking about your emotionally vulnerable.
Right.
Just tell them how you feel, and that there you go. That's all you need. Whether it's they say yes or no, it's their problem, not yours. You
Mhm.
just have to keep on going and move on. Keep moving on.
Exactly. And I do want to give one another piece of information there. Also, I learned, and this is just separate. I learned that you got to be quick, because if you find the right girl and you stall, that girl will pass you by eventually. That girl may be taking some other person. Your chance is done.
Absolutely, because like I said, um, if you just wait around and hope for that, you know, that you're gonna wait around and hope that, oh shit, I'm gonna ask next day, or maybe I'm gonna ask next week. Let me see if you're just gonna keep on doing that, and
Right.
until, because here's the problem: when you do that, all right, you basically create anxiety in your self,
Mhm.
and your mind will tell you different things, and then that's when you're gonna have a mental health game going on. So in order for you to change that, it's going to be very, very tough, because you already created anxiety, and now anxiety is bigger than you are. So anxiety will control you, and you couldn't control, you can't control yourself. So I would tell you guys, this is, don't let the anxiety become bigger than yourself. You should, if you see someone, say something. You just don't just sit there and lurk. There's no point, because you just failed. You didn't take the chances at all. And there's a saying, like, you miss 100% of the chances that you never took. So
Exactly.
there you go.
Right. Right. Exactly. Good piece of advice from the wise one over here.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, I had to learn the hard way. I was that person myself, that I was sitting there just hoping that she would look at me for once. It never happened.
Right.
So therefore, I missed my opportunity, and I never pursue any women in my life until then later. And I realized that it was not a big deal.
Mhm.
It's not a big deal. Everybody, you see your friends doing it, you see somebody else is doing it. Why can't you do it? It's
What's
not,
holding you back?
yeah,
Yeah.
what's holding me back? Is it like, I don't get it. And then that's when I realized, I was like, oh, okay, my anxiety is bigger than I am. So I had to do a lot of, self help and everything, and read a lot of books, and I transitioned into somebody that I always dreamed of. And I'm
And
still,
I think,
I'm still getting better at it. So yeah, still working on it.
right. And I think the problem is people have a fear of being rejected when really they don't even try. You got to at least try. And if the person says yes or no, that's like you said, that's on them. But the fact that you at least tried and put yourself out there is the
You just win. That's the thing.
accomplishment.
When
Yeah.
you just put yourself out there, and then you ask out, guess what? You just win. It
Mhm.
doesn't matter what their answers are. It
Mhm.
shouldn't matter to you.
Exactly.
If she says no, okay, well, move on. Just find another one. There's too many out there. Why should I be worried about one person? And she doesn't care about what you feel. She doesn't care about what you think. So guess what? You should do your thing.
Right. Exactly.
But be respectful, obviously. You don't
Yeah.
just throw tantrums at them. Just be respectful and move on. That's it.
Yep.
So,
Thank you so much, Red. Now to close us out, like you said, you graduated from Macomb and you moved on to Central. Last question before we close this out is: what advice would you give those who are still in Macomb as they're transitioning through the rest of their Macomb career as they get ready to graduate that and go on to a university, whatever they may be doing after?
man, there's a lot of mental health is gonna go on, because you need to. Here's the thing: you're gonna make a lot of you. Eventually, you're gonna have to leave this place. Eventually, you're gonna graduate. Eventually, you're gonna move on, and eventually, you will have to go somewhere. So, I would advise that, just while you're still at Macomb, keep on going for, like, look for those, what do you call it, career fairs and all those events out there, because trust me, you're gonna find out a lot of people that are alike, and you're gonna find out more opportunities out there for you. So, and if you don't put yourself out there, then you're not gonna get anything in return. So,
Right.
but to transition from Macomb to any other places, I would say that it's just be ready. Just have faith in yourself and trust the process. It's okay to be lost sometimes. You're not gonna have figured everything figured out. Like, no one has. So it might take you a while to adjust, but you still have connection, right? So when you
Right.
make connections, that's all you need. And those are your bigger factor of your, getting opportunities, whether it's a job, friends, or whatever, marriage, or whatever you say to yourself. But
Right.
I, I would just look out for those networking and how important it is to have a network in yourself.
That is well explained. Thank you so much, Red. And I appreciate you to this evening joining in on the CV podcast. Red, thank you so much for joining with me today.
Absolutely, Zach. Not a problem. Thank you for having me.
No problem. And if you want to be on my podcast, make sure you DM me below and I'll give you back with you to tell you more how you can join the CV podcast. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Have a good night.